everybody, it's Bill Cecil again with your tip of the day. Hey, today I'm going to encourage you to participate in specials with your students every so often. And what I mean by specials are things like the extracurricular classes they get to do, or the really cool classes that they get to go to, for example, like art class or gym class, PE, music. In my school, they even get a foreign language. They go to Spanish once a week. Try, and I know sometimes these are your plan times, so believe me, I'm not saying go down all the time, but every once in a while, it'd be cool if you could go down and maybe participate in a Spanish class with them, or if you could go to a gym class like I do with my kids with them. If they earn their 10 stars from the gym teacher, they get to pick what they want to do that day, and usually I'll tell them, hey, I'll go down on that day and participate in gym with you, and do the fun activity with you, and it's usually dodgeball because they obviously want to get me, but it still makes it fun. Do this. It's worth the investment. The kids they get to see you as sort of the student. It just brings up the morale of the team. It reminds me of when a general in the army would get in the foxhole with the guys. Instead of leading from behind, telling them to go fight the fight, they're actually in the foxhole fighting side by side with them. That's sort of what it reminds me of. It's really it's modeling the way. It's by leading by example, by getting in there with your kids and showing them that you're willing to do some of the things we're asking them to do. But it's so much fun. I'll tell you, I'm the worst artist in the world, but I would sometimes go to the art classes when we still had art. Unfortunately, we lost it during these financial times. But when we would go down for art, instead of just standing off to the side and maybe help, manage a little bit, I would actually do the art project. I would follow the steps that the teacher would give. I would do whatever they were doing. Mine always looked 10 times worse than the kids, and they would laugh at that. But at least they saw me and they're trying, and it gave us something fun to joke around about. This is so cool to do, and it's going to mean a lot to your students, and it's also a good perspective for you to see what they're being forced to do or what they're being asked to do throughout the day. In fact, when we had our DARE program, it's another thing we unfortunately lost, but when we had our DARE program, I remember asking the DARE officer if I could have one of the DARE books, and every year I would get a new DARE book, like with all my students, and I would actually go through the course like I was taking it for the first time, and I would go through the workbook pages. I would raise my hand for the discussions. I would participate just like all the other students, and my DARE officer loved it because he said it not only helped manage the kids, but it also showed the importance of the DARE program to the kids, because if I was willing to take my time and participate, it meant more to the kids. Do these things. Get involved. Roll up your sleeves. Try it. It may be a little uncomfortable at first. Music's not my thing. I haven't been brave enough yet to go down and sing with the kids. I'm afraid that I'd have to move to another school if I did that. But who knows? Before I retire, maybe it's going to be something I do. Participate with your kids once in a while. Again, it's like the general being in the foxhole next to the soldiers. It shows them that you really do care and that you're in it with them. Give it a shot. It will make a difference. Hey, and remember, best year ever. You have the power to make it happen.